Hi, everybody. Make sure you hit the like button. If you want to share me out, share me out. Um, I am going to go ahead and do what I can to do this. I want to share the screen and share this story with everyone. Hey, Reese, how you doing? I'm tired, y'all, but I'm trying to make it through this. The heat is exhausting, but I am going to make it through. Um, there was this is a story that came out. I'm sorry I had to redo the live because Jamel, I had to end the live quickly. How you doing today, Reese? I ain't had nothing, but oh Lord, Jesus. um, did you get my text? If you read my text, you didn't never did answer that question from my text. Um, um, who picking up the kids? Is everybody's off? But so I am going to go ahead and share the screen. Like it's just a sad situation about a mother and father that had a baby, and you know, I want y'all to just listen to this story, and then you will um let me it's mind blowing. It's mind blowing what what people do to cover up malpractice. Um, it's sad what people will do to cover up malpractice. And Okay, yes, it is, Chris. It is sad. Hey, Ariel Williams. How you doing, love bug? Um, yeah. So let me hey hey Chef Aurel Young. Y'all sometimes I get discouraged. Um so I know, and it is sad. So let me just read the story to you guys that um that let me just look here. I know. Let's see. Let's see. Um, so the parents' name was Jessica Ross and Travion Isaiah, and they they went to the normal pregnancy. They went to the. It said this is the story that I've read. It says on July the 9th, 2023, around 10 a.m., 20-year-old Jessica Ross and her boyfriend Travion Taylor went to the emergency room at Southern Regional Hospital in Riverdale, Georgia, due to her water breaking. At approximately 8:40 p.m., Ross was fully dilated and started pushing. The baby's shoulders got stuck in the vaginal canal. Dr. Tracy Street Julian grabbed the baby head and neck with force, attempting to keep pulling him out. This caused the baby's skull and neck to become unattached from the body. A few hours later, Dr. St. Julian performed a C-section and delivered the baby body and legs. Afterwards, the head was delivered vaginally. The doctor nor the staff told the newborn parents where the parents were told they couldn't hold him. Sometimes later, they were told that the baby had passed away and encouraged the parents to have the baby cremated immediately without an autopsy. They refused and had the baby sent to a funeral home. The funeral home called them and told them that, hey, Anastasia, that the baby basically was decapitated and that they need to go to the medical examiner office to see what happened to this baby. They had to find out how their baby died through the medical examiners. Through the funeral home director. Yeah, they found out how their baby died. Yeah, they found out how their baby died through the funeral home directors because of the fact that the doctor didn't want to cover up how she didn't safely deliver this baby. Once you realize that, I feel like once you realize the baby head, there's many medical. Chris, he is a nurse, so I know he knows what I'm talking about. When doctors, if the baby's not coming through the birth canals, or there's something that's stuck, usually like this happened to my child, Jayla. Jayla's shoulder got stuck, but the doctor didn't pull on her. She said what she did was move the baby over or use suctions to suction the baby out, but not pull on the baby head to dislocate it from its body. Now, I just feel like that's just too much. And then after I guess trying for about an hour, you decide, oh, she needed a C-section. Well, I feel like once the doctor realized that the baby wasn't coming out, usually the doctor won't put the mom and the baby through so much duress or stress because it could, as we see, harm the baby and harm the mother as well. So let's listen to the video. No, she shouldn't. And then for the hospital to cover it up, it's ridiculous. The hospital helped cover it up. It's just sad. It's just really jacked up. Let me see here. No, it's no excuse. That she should be sued for malpractice and as well be sued for I feel like, what do you call it when you're I'm gonna have to think about it while we watch this video. Okay, y'all.
Over the Southern Regional. They admitted her and put her on an IV and gave her some medicine to basically progress the delivery. She labored for about 10 hours, and then probably around 10, strike that about 8:40 in the evening, she was fully dilated and told her to start pushing. Well, during the course of the pushing, the baby stopped descending. There's something called a shoulder dystocia, fancy word for saying that the baby's shoulders could not fit through the pelvic girdle. It got stuck by the bone there in the pelvic girdle. That was recognized, and what wound up happening after that is just brutal. Dr. St. Julian came in, and she, in the process of trying to deliver this baby, pulled on the baby's head and neck so hard and manipulated them so hard that the bones in the baby's skull, face, and neck were broken. When Dr. St. Julian finally took Miss Ross to the operating room for a C-section, cesarean section, where they cut the belly and deliver the baby through the abdomen, when the womb was open, the feet came out, the body came out, and there was no head. The head was stuck in the vagina, and the head subsequently was delivered vaginally. The baby had been decapitated. Dr. St. Julian was grossly negligent for applying ridiculously excessive force on the baby's head and neck. Dr. St. Julian and the nurses at Southern Regional Medical Center, they were grossly negligent for not getting the help of the on-site in-hospital OB in a timely manner. They have a hospitalist obstetrician who's there on site. And when doctors have problems with delivery, the first thing you do is call them and you get help. You get another perspective, another angle. This was not done in a timely manner, negligently. And then also the nurses at Southern Regional Medical Center were grossly negligent for failing to advocate and insist in other capacities that Ms. Ross got a C-section quicker, sooner, in a more timely manner. So those are the allegations that we claim in this suit. We just filed it. We're going to be very, very aggressive with the discovery. We're going to put all of these people who were in the room under oath and find out what they have to say specifically about what happened that tragic evening. That is the essence of our suit. That's the essence of the press conference, and we're going to open things up for open things up for questioning right now.
Have you spoken with the hospital? I mean, why do you think they tried to cover this up?
Yeah, we cannot speculate about what the motivations were for the lack of candor, the lack of disclosure, the misrepresentation, and the fraud. We will find out because we're going to put everybody under oath, and they're going to swear, and they're going to tell us what they were thinking. We don't know.
How long did it take Jessica and everyone to learn what happened to the child?
Attorney Lynch, if you would. This is dealing with the fraud and cover-up.
The family went in on the 9th for the delivery of the child. They were not notified of what actually happened until the 13th, a few days later.
And that was from the medical examiner?
No, that was from the funeral home. Yes.
Can you also speak to the fact that they were not allowed to hold their child?
Yes, they were not allowed to hold their child. The hospital basically said, hey, well, we can't let you hold the child. We can, and at my understanding is that they at one time did not want them to see the child. But what they did, the hospital wrapped the child up very tightly so that they could not see what actually happened, and that they were able to see the child behind the glass.
And let me be more specific. In an attempt to basically misrepresent and miscommunicate to the family, when they wrapped this baby up tightly, they propped the baby's head up on top of the blanket to make it appear as though the head was actually attached when it wasn't.
So they actually saw the baby on the day of the delivery?
The day that morning, well, the day of the delivery is my understanding that same day. So when I say same day, kind of went from the 9th into the 10th. So the stat C-section was called at about close to midnight. The surgery was over at 3 a.m. The first conversation that Dr. St. Julian had with the couple was at about 5 a.m. And that's when there was not total candor and disclosure at that time. The records reflect that Dr. St. Julian came in the next day and the next day after with the intention of actually telling the couple the truth. The couple reasonably didn't want to talk to her at that time. And finally, a day after she was discharged, that occurred 4 days after delivery, where Dr. St. Julian came clean.
Just for clarity purposes, can you kind of go through the timeline of when the birth happened or the C-section.
Sure.
When they learned their baby did not make it, and then when they learned.
Okay,
what actually
okay.
happened.
And all of this is in the complaint and in the facts, but
And can you step closer to the?
yeah, all of this is in the complaint and it's in the facts, but the water broke at about 10 in the morning. They were admitted into the hospital at L&D at about 10 in the morning, 10:11 in the morning. The labor continued at about 8:40 in the evening. That's when she was fully dilated and she started pushing. All of the shoulder dystocia and the failure to sin occurred from 8:40 until about midnight. At about 11:49 p.m., after Dr. St. Julian manipulated the head and the neck and the like, trying to get this baby delivered, that's when she finally called for the stat C-section. And they took Miss Ross from the labor delivery suite, which is a separate room. The operating room was just right next door. So they rolled through the doors and then they proceeded and started with the C-section. The C-section, the baby was delivered at about 12:11. That's what the records show. You could go back to the complaint and just verify. But about 10 minutes after rolling the baby back there, the mother back there, the baby was delivered. Again, half of the baby first and then the head a couple seconds after that. And then at 5 in the morning, after the surgery was over at 3 in the morning. At 5 in the morning, that's when Dr. St. Julian came in and gave them the misinformation.
Did your clients raise concerns during the delivery about how things were going, and did they feel like they were ignored because of their race?
The answer is, in fact, yes. There's but my clients asked for a C-section much sooner than it was ever delivered, while the baby was viable.
And I don't know if Jessica or Trayvon are willing to talk about what the emotional impact has been like.
I can say we've asked them to do that. They've declined at this point. It's just too overwhelming for them. I mean, that was the plan as of yesterday, but when they were sitting in the conference room, they looked at y'all and said, we just can't do it.
Sorry, one more question. Did they feel like insurance or lack of insurance was playing into this at all, and the decision not to go for a C-section sooner?
No. All right. My law partner, Keith Lindsay, just has conclusionary remarks.
Thank you, Ron. Thank all of you for coming and attending this most important story. It is as horrific as it sounds. We're happy to email copies of the complaint to each and every one of you. We'll get with our paralegal Alexis for that. And then if you have any questions or requests for interviews, contact Ryan Julison. His number is 321-377-6877. Ryan Julison, and that's JULISON at Gmail.
Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna see if I can find the rest, but we got the gist of the story. Like, to know that you sat up here and you asked this lady to give you a C-section, and it's all right, y'all. I'm back. Can y'all hear me now? I'm on my laptop now. Jesus. So basically, she tried to force a situation that was not, that was not it. So she has caused a baby to lose his life. And that's so unfortunate, and that is so wrong for her to, the doctor to, make this decision to hurt the baby. Um, and I ain't gonna say that she meant to hurt the baby. What I'm saying is, due to her malpractice, she was the cause of the baby losing his life due to the fact that she tried to force a situation, and it didn't. Um, it ain't. It didn't work. Like, it is very sickening to see that to hear that a baby head was crushed inside of his mom, basically vagina. Some people may not want to hear that, but that is true. Like, this baby, um, this baby lost his life inside his mom's vagina. Um, and I hate that. Y'all, I don't know if y'all can see me or not. Cancel. You think she did it on purpose? Well, I'm gonna see. Um, I'm gonna share, and I'm gonna see if I can just do it on here without. I'm gonna share the picture of the doctor, and I'm gonna share the picture of the child, me, other parents, um, because there was an interview with the um, there was an interview with the um, I'm sorry, y'all. There was an interview with the there was an interview with the funeral home director. Do y'all remember the funeral home man that, if y'all watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, do y'all remember who Phaedra went in business with? Do y'all remember who Phaedra went into business? Willie Watkins. Do y'all remember that, who had the baby body? The guy named Willie Watkins. He was the one that had this baby body, and had to tell the family about the baby. I have the interview sitting right here, and I'm about to play it. And then I'm going to show the doctor. Hold on, y'all. My laptop. I hate this laptop, bro. I may just play the audio and give y'all the audio. Hold on a minute. So let's see here. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna show it to you guys. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, I gotta get it how I live, y'all. So I
Medical examiner, who now has urged the Georgia Composite Medical Board and everything that I want to say that because this is something I had never seen. In mid-July, Sylvania Watkins at Willie A. Watkins Funeral Home in Riverdale received a baby's body from a nearby hospital. It didn't look right to have come from a hospital and not the coroner. He called the family and quickly realized They didn't know. They did not know. The parents did not know the boy's true condition. His body was detached from his head. And seeing the pain and anguish as if like, what really just happened? Your heart goes out to them. It was then Watkins knew he had to alert authorities. His next call, the Clayton County Medical Examiner, who now has urged the Georgia Composite Medical Board and the Secretary of State's office to investigate 3 specific doctors and the nursing staff at Southern Regional Medical Center. The family has since filed a lawsuit against the hospital and medical staff involved in the birth.
It was just horrible, despicable, terrifying.
Kimberly Seals-Allers is a maternal health advocate and executive director of Earth, an app that turns Black and brown birth experiences into data to spark change. Here in Georgia, in 2022, state data shows Black infants are more than twice as likely to die during birth than white infants.
When we see systemic issues like that, this is a cultural problem, and these are the things that need to be rooted out, not just at this particular facility, but out of healthcare providers who have grown to dehumanize us and our infants.
Seals-Allers says change in birthing rooms starts with speaking up.
All right, y'all. So I'm sorry if I had to do it this way, but y'all, my laptop is no good, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to find a streaming service that will allow me to share my screen and all that. And I'm still trying to figure this. I might should have bought another computer, and I'll probably do that. Not now, but later. So y'all have to bear with me with these ghetto receipts. But I will show the. I am going to download and show the picture of the doctor. Just give me 2 minutes here. So what do you guys think so far? Like, what do you guys think about what happened? Do you guys think that it should be more than just a lawsuit? Should the should this lady be in jail? Because to me, that borderline. That borderline. What do you call it? And I can't get it on my tongue. Negligent. She was very negligent. And what do they call people? Like doctors can go to jail for being negligent and malpractice and not upholding its and not upholding their standards of being a doctor. I honestly do believe this lady deserves to be in jail. Like, for real. Like, some people may not feel this way, but I do feel like she deserves to do jail time for malpractice. She deserves to sit in the jail cell. I'm sorry. Because hold on, y'all. Let me do split screen. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Anastasia said, no, she needs to be locked up. Could not be 1,000 feet near a pregnant woman. But you know, this is the crazy thing about it. She wasn't a doctor that is affiliated with the hospital, child. No. She ain't even affiliated with the hospital. And the hospital said that she wasn't even one of their staff members. She's not even one of their staff members. So my thing is, she's not one of y'all staff members, and she's just coming in to help or something like that. why are you allowed? Why are y'all upholding their wrongdoing? Because you're upholding someone, basically killing, using, not upholding their oath as a doctor and using the best practice when it comes to um, their a doctor and patient and doing what is best for the patient. Her continuously pulling on the baby head is not doing the best for the baby. Um, I honestly don't believe that. That was not. No, that was not her doctor. Um, that was not her doctor. She wasn't the practicing doctor at that facility. I do know that. Hold on, let me go and get her up. Hold on now. Facebook log in. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a picture up. What's her name? Jessica. Hold on, y'all. Let me do this with my iPad. All right. Now I'm figuring out how to do everything. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna show the mama, the daddy, and the sister and the cousin too. Hold on. And this I'm gonna get the mama and the person, the malpractice doctor as well. She had a doctor in another. From what I'm understanding, she had a doctor in another town, um, or something like that. Just give me a minute. Man, YouTube be tripping. I ain't paying all that money. Oh no, they won't let me pay the money, so I'm gonna have to show. They won't let me share the screen, child. They won't let me share the screen. Hold on. Add item, media slide. Add item. Okay. It won't let me add. So I'm gonna have to just show the doctor um, them to y'all in just a second. Right in front. So this is the picture of the baby as far as I'm seeing. This is the picture of the baby. This is the picture of the baby. This is the picture of the mother while she was pregnant. And this is her, the mother and the father. Can y'all see them? I'm trying to make sure. Here, go. Hold on. Y'all know my coordination is out. Hold on. Hold on. This the mom and the father. And then here is the doctor. If y'all can see the doctor. This is the doctor that did that heinous act to that baby. This is the doctor. Um, from what I'm researching and understanding, y'all, so it says here that Dr. Tracy St. Julian was questioned and admitted to authorities and the family what happened, and based off that the parents filed a lawsuit or asking for compensation and punitive damages of more than $10,000. The hell no, y'all for y'all $10,000, child. Do y'all know how much a doctor made? $10,000. I don't know, y'all. Or am I wrong for saying they should sue her ass for more than $10,000? This girl was in 10 hours of pain. Birthing a baby, like back pain is the worst. Next to back pain, breaking a bone is bad. If the most worst pain you could ever have in life is birthing a baby. Next on top of that is back pain. Back pain is the worst pain you could ever have. So $10,000. Hey Trisha. Yeah, that's malpractice. No, I sue her ass for malpractice too. And baby, I know it couldn't replace my child. I know it wouldn't be able to replace my child. But I'm gonna get your salary. I'm gonna hit you for my lawyer fee, for my doctor fees, for my pain and suffering. I'm gonna need about a half. I'm gonna make sure I'm able. But she can pay that out of her pocket easily. Come on, Chip. The lawyer's gonna take about 40% of that. Yeah, millions. Millions. You said millions or yeah, half. I say $1 million or a half. $500,000. Because there is no excuse, none, for this doctor to make the decision to do what she did. Like, there's no excuse. Like, for real, like. Just listen to this, y'all. You on Court TV Live with one of Jessica Ross's attorneys. Let's listen to Court TV. Hold on a minute. Exactly. They did try to cover this shit up. And to me that is wrong to cover cover it up. Hold on, y'all. Let's listen to this.
We want to turn our attention now to a case out of the state of Georgia, where a young couple is suing a hospital after their baby's horrific death during childbirth. We want to warn you, the allegations here are a bit disturbing, to say the least. A civil complaint was filed against Southern Regional Medical Center. And in the complaint, it says that the hospital tried to conceal how this couple's full-term baby died. According to the complaint, the infant was decapitated during a botched delivery. The suit also claims that the hospital staff wouldn't allow the mother or father to hold the child after his death because hospital workers had wrapped the baby's body in a blanket to conceal how he died. Hospitals deny the allegations made in the suit. The parents are asking for a jury trial in this case. Let's bring in
jury trial
representing the parents, Jessica Ross and Travion Taylor, Corey Lynch, who's the attorney. He's with us live. Corey, if people haven't heard about this case, baby dies during delivery. It's a horrible scenario. Afterwards, the parents, of course, they want to hold their baby boy.
Correct.
Not allowed to. They were allowed eventually, apparently, to view the child, but not hold. And this is hard to fathom, but according to the complaint and what you know about the case, the hospital staff wrapped the baby's body and then also took the head of the baby and propped it up.
That is just so deceiving as hell.
So that they could not see the injuries or that the baby was decapitated. And they would not let them hold the child, that they had to view the child through glass.
How did they find out that their son was decapitated during delivery?
They found out on July 13th.
And this happened on the 9th?
Correct. They received, well, it happened on the 9th to the morning of the 10th. And they found out on the 13th when the baby got to the funeral home. The funeral home, Willie Watkins, alerted the authorities, called the Clayton County Medical Examiner's Office and the Clayton County Police Department, as well as calling the family based on the condition of the body, just to let them know, hey, you know, were you aware of this? And they were not.
Wow.
And it's just very unfortunate that they had to find out that matter.
How did the child die from what you know?
I really can't get into that simply because the medical information and there is a ongoing investigation with the Clayton County Medical Examiners, the GBI, and Clayton County Police Department.
The hospital has released a statement on this, and it says in part our heart.
Child. I'm gonna let you get that little ad on. I don't own the right.
Felt thoughts and prayers are with the family and those impacted by this tragic event. Our prayers also remain with the dedicated team of physicians, nurses, and staff at Southern Regional Medical Center who cared for this patient, while our sympathies go out to the family. Southern Regional Medical Center denies the allegations in the complaint referencing the hospital. And you could feel, I mean, if you were a staff member or you were working on this case, it would be horrific. Correct. One would think that they've lost a child in this manner. But there seemed to have been a cover-up, and they even encouraged the family to cremate the child, correct?
Correct,
Wow.
correct. So immediately after, the family was told that the baby did not make it. But they were encouraged to cremate the baby, and they were also told that they were not entitled to an autopsy in this type of situation, and that if they wanted an autopsy, that they would have to pay for it themselves. When in actuality, that this is the exact type of situation where an autopsy would have been performed had the Southern Regional Medical Center called the Clayton County Medical Examiner's Office. Autopsy would have been done.
And an investigation is, as you mentioned, the GBI, which is the Georgia Bureau of Investigations, is involved here. Is there any scenario where you would think there would be some sort of criminal liability here, or are we just talking civil?
No, they are looking into criminal charges.
Wow.
The failure to report is a charge that they are looking at, but I don't want to get into the weeds.
I'm glad. Hopefully they do.
Do what they need to do as far as their investigation.
The hospital did not report this. This all came from.
Correct. This came from the federal
mortuary. Wow.
Wow. Sue the hospital too.
Condition of the child.
Sue. Hell no. I'll be rich for the rest of my life. Sue for every goddamn
They
thing.
are very young.
I want 50.
But they are resilient.
I want 50 billion and 10,
Focused
50
on
and
justice
20.
for the loss of their
Stop
son.
suing everybody. Suing everybody.
Very emotional.
Hey, Rooted in Essential. Hey, famous.
It's just bad. There's a lot of crying, but there's also a lot of hope and to get justice.
First child.
Correct. This is their first child.
Wow.
Obviously, they were waiting and healthy. Went to full term.
Full term, 37 weeks. Healthy.
Water breaks were going in.
Everything seems to be going according normal in a normal pregnancy and delivery.
One of the things the hospitals pointed out is that the physician, the obstetrician that delivered the baby, was not a full-time employee. It's Dr. Tracy St. Julian. Now she's OB, 20 years in practice. Does that matter? She's not a full-time. If she's a doctor that has privileges at a hospital,
it doesn't matter.
It showed the health, though.
Why do you think they put that in the?
They're trying to distance themselves from this whole ordeal. They even came out and said that, hey, we in fact did report, but the medical examiner refuted that statement by saying, hey, no, we found out from the funeral home.
The hospital also said in their statement that the baby died in utero, and the attempts to get the baby out of the birth canal, they used drastic, basically, let's be clear, this was not anybody's, nobody wanted this scenario, right? The child is having difficulties coming through the birth canal. Things were done to try to alleviate that situation. Is the issue that you and the family have the way that was done, A, or the alleged cover-up, B, or both, A and B?
All of the above. All of the above. There were certain things that they could have done that they did not do, and we'll let those things come out in the facts once we do our depositions.
Yeah, malpractice and criminal liability, two different things, but both seem to be on the table in this case.
Yeah.
All right, Corey, thanks for coming in, and our thoughts to that family going through, as you said, a horrible time, losing a child, and then to lose their first child in a way like this. I can't imagine what they're going through.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Thank you. Our thoughts.
Thank you.
So what are your thoughts, everybody? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on all this? Like, to know that she wasn't a full-time doctor, like I stated, and they're looking into giving her criminal charges. I feel like she needs criminal charges for being negligent. She needs to go to jail for a few years for being negligent during this child's birth. She do. And the hospital need to be sued for covering up the death of this child and being negligent in not reporting what was the actual cause of death for this child. Y'all trying to tell them that they can't see their own goddamn child until y'all prop the baby neck up right. Yeah. Then, just to cover up what she did. The baby head was severed. And it might sound country. Severed from his body. The baby head was still stuck in the mom, and they had to C-section the baby body out and get the baby head out of the mom birth canal. I don't know why, because, you know what I'm saying, as you know, she was a seasoned doctor, probably thought that she could just, I'm a seasoned doctor, probably didn't want to go through the measures of doing the C-section, putting somebody to sleep and all that, and still had to do it anyway. And being, how you do something so long and you think, well, I've been doing it this way for this long, I know how to get this baby out. But instead of basically like, I don't know, like this happened to me, but it was my baby head. Jayla's head was kind of stuck in my pelvis bone. So the doctor went and moved her head, not pulled, but moved her over so I can push her out. That's what the doctor should have did. Should have tried to turn the baby to push so she could push the baby out. If that didn't work, after pushing for so long, you get exhausted. Anybody that have a baby know, after pushing and dealing with the pain for so many hours, hell, you don't give a damn how you deliver the damn baby. But the baby got to come out because I'm tired of suffering. Not suffering, but I'm tired of pushing this baby out. So somebody got to do something. So instead of the doctor being responsible and saying, hey, this baby's not coming out, I'm going to have to put you to sleep, like the girl had asked for a C-section when the baby was alive and breathing. Let me be honest, when you are in the labor and delivery room, they put that you are strapped and your baby is monitored and your heart rate is monitored. And they monitor your contractions. If you had a baby, you know that. So how they hid this from them? How they hid this from them? Because they was monitoring the baby. The baby was breathing. I done had two, so I know. Baby, back to back. So I know. Shit. They monitoring the baby to make sure that the baby heart doesn't elevate, heart doesn't drop. If the baby hearts elevate or drop, they're gonna either try to rush and have the baby, or they're gonna say, hey, we got to hurry up and get you into surgery so we can get this baby out of you. So because they're looking out for the best interest of the baby. This doctor right here, child, I don't know what kind of doctor this is, but I know that she needs to be held responsible for what she did to this baby. And I don't care what nothing about it. I don't care nothing about nothing else. She needs to be in jail. And she needs to be sued not for $10,000. The hospital needs to be sued for the cover-up. And she needs to be sued for malpractice and the doctor bill and all that. Don't give me no doctor bill, because I ain't paying. Did? Because I ain't paying it. You're gonna have to pay me everything, baby. I'm gonna have to have your salary. And trust me, a doctor make about $1 million or better. A doctor make if a nurse can make just a regular nurse can make almost 550, 60, almost $100,000 to $500,000. What you think a doctor with a special whatchamacallit, what you think they make? These doctors make money. Why you think they live the lavish life that they living? Yes. Because she wasn't it, child. She wasn't it. But I want to share with you guys some. I don't know if y'all guys like to watch movies or not, but Sunday is the National Cinema Day. You can get $4 movie tickets. This is free promo, baby. Ain't nobody paying me. And $5 small popcorn combo. You want it? Go ahead and get it. And Jayla is selling tickets for $5 chances on gift cards. If y'all want to be a part of the gift cards, and I have to ship them off to you. If you want to win a $5, $25 gift cards to help support Jayla, if you want to do that, send it to my Cash App. Let me put that across the screen. She's selling $5 chances for $25 gift cards. Let's see. These are some of the places. Crumble Cookie, Ulta Beauty, Starbucks, Apple, Zaxby's, Home Goods, Cinemark, Scarlet Donuts. Y'all may not have that. Dick's Sporting Goods, Chick-fil-A, Sephora, Nautical Whimsy. I don't know. Y'all, some of these places y'all may not know. Cracker Barrel, Walmart, Raising Cane's, Hobby Lobby, Food Giant. If y'all got a Food Giant in your area, Dunkin' Donuts, a $25 gift card. If y'all got a pepper, sweet peppers. What else? Texas Roadhouse, Bath and Body Works. I can't even say Oshi, Japanese, Academy Sports, Dick's Sporting Goods. So if you win $25 gift certificate from Longhorn. If y'all want to it's just a $5 ticket, child. I'm just trying to raise a little money for my baby. Y'all want to get tickets for this $5 gift card? If y'all want to be a part of it, I'll put your name on the giveaway if you win. What I'll do is I will put my name down, and I'll get your thing, and I will deliver. Or I put your name down. They call you, and y'all just tell them that I'll go pick up the thing for you. So pick up the gift certificate and mail it to you. And that's what I'll do. If you want to support that, it's almost all this fundraising is almost about over. Thank God. Jayla's season for dance and all that don't like her cheerleading competitions is not until start of January. But for the next 4 to 8 weeks, maybe 10, 12, Jermel will be playing football. Y'all pray for my baby. He's going to be out there in the heat tomorrow. And I ain't going to be there to support this is his first official game. And it's going to be 100-degree weather. And I'm praying my baby be all right. And he will be playing on his new team on tomorrow. Tomorrow will be his first official game. I got to work tomorrow. His game started at 9 o'clock. So I feel sad that I ain't going to be able to see my baby play. But I know God got him, and he going to do his best. His dad's supposed to take him. If not, I really up in there enough time for his coach them that to let him ride with him or something, because I can't be there because I have to work. But thank you guys. I'm about to get off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank y'all for supporting. At first, girl, I got a little sad because I was like, man, I know I ain't been off YouTube this long. I know I don't be live that much, man. But y'all come through for me. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming through. I know I don't come live a lot. My life be busy, and y'all have to forgive me. Like school, being a mama, cooking. I gotta do housework, take care of 2 children, run them around, and do their extracurricular activities with them. So it's a lot. But I appreciate y'all for coming on here, giving me a view. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Thank you to the new person. My child coming with his own. Like, I got him 3 Gatorades in the refrigerator. I think I'm gonna put him by 2 waters, and I'm gonna pack him a book bag full of hydration. So, 'cause you don't need nothing to eat. You just need to be hydrated. And that's all what he needs to be is hydrated. I'm gonna get him up at 6:30, make him take a bath, because he got to be at this thing at 8:30. Hold up, at 9:30, 8:30 or 9:30. He got a game, and but yeah, y'all continue to pray. Pray my son. You know he does well tomorrow. Whenever he gets the opportunity. Oh, that's fine. Y'all know I will respond to a text in the inbox or whatever. I will. If I don't forget or I sometimes I look at them y'all and I don't respond because I probably be busy and I be like I'm gonna hit them back and sometimes I don't get a chance to and I do apologize y'all. I be oh Lord. I really know that one day my kids gonna be grown and I'm gonna be missing this what I'm doing now, taking them places, letting them you know enjoy movies and stuff like that. So I want to enjoy them while they're young because when they turn teenager and 18 and 20, 25, and 30, they ain't gonna be bothered by me. Child, by the time Jamel turn 30, I'll be 60, child. He ain't gonna be worried about me. Where mom had something to go. Anyway, so so I'm gonna enjoy this little runaround time with my kids. But I will try to be live tomorrow. Sunday probably gonna be. I'm gonna take them to a late movie to see Barbie because it's the $4 and the $5, and I think I can afford that. It'll be $30. Hold on, I'm pay for the movie. Yeah, about another $20. We good. And then we'll come home and go to bed. But thank y'all so much for watching. I'll try to be live tomorrow, y'all. I gotta do some schoolwork, y'all. I ain't looked at none of my schoolwork. But in the next 2 weeks, I will be out of school. Y'all know I get that 1 week break. So that 1 week, I'll do my best to be live every day. Or try to be live if I ain't too rolled out. But y'all, let's just pray that the heat let's just pray the heat just calm on down, child. Just calm down. The heat Lord have mercy. Let's pray for the people that don't have air. Cause child, these people out here that don't have air that they have to have their window up, child. That's the how it was when I was growing up, child. We didn't have a lot, we didn't have air. We had the window up with the fan in the window. And we had to feel the hot heat and still had to go outside and damn play. Yeah, it's 100 degrees here. It's 100 degrees here. It's 81 in my house right now. 81 degrees. I'm praying over my air every day. Because, child, when I'm hot, I got an attitude. I don't want to deal with nobody. So, that's all I got for tonight, y'all. I done ran out. I'm going to go to bed. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. And if you're new, please subscribe. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow. I'll try my best to be live and talk about the other stuff. I know it's hotter in Texas, child. I don't never want to go. If not in the summertime, baby, I'll go fall, spring, maybe winter. But I don't know if I want to do Texas in the summertime, child. My whole face will be red. That's too much for me. Good night, y'all. Good night.